All right, so what are we talking about tonight? Talking about mini trucks. I know it's late when this video is going to get uploaded, but I got to the truck stop and I ended up hanging out inside, get into a conversation with some other drivers, and just kick back and relaxed. So my apologies for getting to you guys late. I'm still trying to get used to these midweek videos. I keep, you know, it'll end up being Thursday and I'm going, crap, I was supposed to do a video. So, I'm trying to put all my stuff away. That way I can try to stay as organized as possible. See, that's how you stay organized. You just throw stuff up there. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be home this weekend. I don't know yet. I got a delivery tomorrow morning, which is Thursday, and it's not in Little Rock. So I'm wondering, are they going to have me go all the way back to Little Rock because it's close to home, and then they're going to have me pick up another load and head back out somewhere for Friday. It could be late Friday depending on how far out the load is. So I have no idea. I could be home Saturday, I could be home Friday night, just depending on what load they give me next. So with that being said, we'll see what happens. But regardless, when I get home, if I get home late Saturday or Saturday afternoon or whatever, then I stay till Monday, which means I'll still have Sunday. And if we'll stay till Sunday, that means the next video, the weekend video, won't be uploaded until either late Sunday night or Monday sometime. So just so you guys know what's going on there. Back on track. No more parties. No party this weekend. I do have to take the camper to the dump station. So I need to hook up to the camper and pull that out there, because it's been sitting all winter and we've been using it. So yeah, this is kind of gross. Let's see what else we got to do that, and I got most of all the yard work that I wanted. If it stays dry this weekend, I do have to mow. So those are about the only two things that will take up time from this weekend. Other than that, we're gonna get back on track with making the cross members. I've said I've already got that planned out, how I'm gonna make the cross members. I'm gonna make, you've got a C channel. I don't even know where. Let's see. We got this right here. Allow that to focus. See if I can make this kinda. You've got the C channel like that. Well, whatever. Can you even focus on that? Okay, so we have a C channel. And what I need to do is I need to have a piece of metal like this. Now there's a couple hoses and stuff that run along the wall right here. So the piece of metal needs to round. I'm just really struggling to get this right. Around that, and then it's gonna have to come out enough that this is the one that's furthest under the cab that I have to do. This piece will go straight across to the other side. So that's where that piece of metal is. But we need to have this kind of come down like this to this piece here. That way we can weld it to the bottom of the C notch, or to the bottom of the C channel of the frame, and weld it to the top, along with welding this piece. This is one piece right here, and there's two of them, one on either side. If you look at this from the top, you've got your piece of metal like this. You'll have one piece here, one piece here, and then you have your piece of metal that's right here, this piece there, this piece here, and then that's gonna go across to the other side like that. That's what this piece is right here. So this is the piece. We got to make 4 of these for the first one, and then 4 of them for another one. But that's the basic what I'm going to do. That way it's got structural support out away from the frame a little bit, but it also kicks it up high enough. These were going to have to be up narrow and out, but now they don't have to be because we're not putting the fuel tank underneath the cab. So that actually leaves room for other stuff we can put underneath the cab that's below this, but these are what we're going to do. If we had made this choice originally, then the cross members underneath the cab, one of them wouldn't have had to get moved. The other one does because of the drive shaft. So that's what we're planning out here, and of course right in the center it'll still have that piece. Well, that's not part of the dry erase. It'll still have that arched piece that I was talking about right in the center that goes up and over, so the drive shaft, this is hard to write like this, so the drive shaft can go in underneath it. Yeah, this is like actual size. So anyway, look, I drew a gun. But that's the plan. That's the plan on the cross members. I've also got the one behind the cab. I'm still debating on that. That one actually does have to go up high enough so that the drive shaft can come all the way up. When the axle comes all the way up in there, it has to be able to clear that, and that goes up and over. But we need all of those to maintain the structural support of the frame. We can't be chinsing on that at all. Last week, I ended up with poison ivy. I've got a couple right here on my arm here, and a couple over here on my arm. But I'm trying so hard not to scratch them, because if you scratch them and pop them, then it spreads all over the place. So yeah, I'm trying to be careful of that. I may end up having to get steroids. I really don't want to, but that's a whole lot of energy. I'm going to give it one more week. If it starts to spread, then I'm going to have to get the steroid shot and some pills so that I can get rid of this poison ivy. Still have to do the oil change on the lawnmower. But once I can get the cross members done, let me jump back. Once I get the cross members done, then I can go ahead and put together the pan hard bar that I still want to do. Get the pan hard bar done and move into possibly setting the air tank. I'm not exactly sure. I need to check the measurements. We have a fuel tank on the way. I ordered a fuel tank. I've got some notes from a friend of mine. I'll mention him in the video once I get the gas tank. But we've got the gas tank and how to convert a racing fuel cell to working like a stock tank with the existing tank that we have. So using parts of the existing tank, the actual fuel pump that goes to the truck with a fuel cell. That way we don't have to work with trying to completely build a full custom. But this is custom, but it's not built to suit. We're going to have to make some modifications to the tank that's coming in to make everything work. So exciting news on that for a lot of you Ranger guys that are just getting into this and moving forward. There's a fix for it that's been done, and there's actually quite a bit of guys that have done this. So we'll have to get that video out here. So I'm not sure exactly where the fuel tank, I know where the fuel tank is going to go, but I'm not exactly sure what, I need to check the dimensions and check the frame and make sure everything's going to fit where I believe it's going to fit. I think I ordered the right tank. We'll see. And after that, we've already got the airline. I just need airline fittings. But yeah, this weekend, the cross members and the pan hard bar, and whatever else I can get done. The interior is going to be easy once we get to that point. That's mainly just wiring up a radio and getting that squared away. And the dash is already put together. possibly running speaker wires to the rear for speakers in the back, running what else, the door poppers, going ahead and possibly putting the power window kit on before we button all that up. I mean, might as well get all that done on the interior before you finish it and put the carpet and everything back in, because once you do that, you'd have to take all that crap out of there to start over again. We may end up looking for different door panels or redoing the ones that we have. We're not exactly sure. I know my wife doesn't really like the tweed, the blue tweed that's in there. She'd like to redo everything with a different type of material. We're still going to keep the blue on the interior, but we want to update it with new materials and new seat covers and whatnot. I did order the steering wheel cruise control buttons. I ordered those. I've got those in. I'll show you guys those this weekend. And that's about it on that. So I think I've got everything covered. That's the update for midweek. Not a whole lot going on. Again, I always say follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, Earth Scraper 69 on both of those, Lawrence Falcon Duarte on Facebook. I do have a Lawrence Duarte account, but that's a separate account that only gets used if something happens to my regular account. So it's mainly just backup. That's it. I'm running dry. I made it 12 minutes rambling my freaking head off of everything that I need to get done. So you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Look forward to Friday, and give me some thumbs up for actually remembering to get a video out to you. What are you doing, April? April, what are you doing? Look, I finally cut her face. How many people? Look. Oh, she's so cute. Look, she's like, just put me down. All right, thumbs up, comment at the bottom, and yeah, down there. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your week. Later, guys.